We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The Reds will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Yu Darvish will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
So stepping in, Mark Payton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Cincinnati, the center fielder, Mark Payton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
First pitch, 7:06.
Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Popped him up. Bryant will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Heyward on the run. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Number 7.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Reds have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now the 1-0. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box, Jesse Winker shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Aristides Aquino. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Two and 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A windup and the 0-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Caratini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Set. Here it comes. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Scorched to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heyward has a read on it. 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Weak roller right side. Kipnis with the bare hand. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Sanchez is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Moustakas. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Mark Payton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 0-2 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-2. Swing and a high chopper. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and that's out number 1. So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. And he fouls this one off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Heyward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The left fielder, Schwarber.
And the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, number 33.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 40.
Digging in to try it again, Aristides Aquino. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounder down the line at third. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. So a full count now. Swing and a liner. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Two and one now to Steven Souza.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it is. Trying to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a throw over to third. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The set. And the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set the payoff pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Souza going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Mark Payton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Joey Votto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heyward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Yu Darvish to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Barnhart is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Jason Heyward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1 offering. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. Trevor McGill will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Ian Happ will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball well outside. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And there are 2 away now. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Now that's popped up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. 2-0 Cincinnati. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Wilson Contreras will come on now and pinch run here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Robert Stevenson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Philip Urban is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box now, Steven Souza. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Now Pepe, number 40.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
The 1-0. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Out in front of it, strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Souza, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
34. Mark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Reds are on top, 2-0. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The Reds are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And it certainly will be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
2 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 2-0. In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled off.
Joey Votto.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. At the knees, strike 1. This is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Oliver Perez takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking at his career totals, Winker hits a little over the 270 mark. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Pulled toward right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Bowman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 67, Matt Bowman. Now playing second and batting fifth, number 15.
Javier Baez will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Two and 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Wilson Contreras. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Contreras has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Count now a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Wilson Contreras goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Yu Darvish is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Matt Bowman wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 3 men on base.